Welcome, dear friends. In this course, we would be studying practical applications of thermodynamics. By practical, I mean the three important devices: heat engine, refrigerator, and heat pump. And in this course, we would be solving numericals on these three important components by applying the first law of thermodynamics. It is easy to mug up the statement of first law of thermodynamics as energy can neither be created nor be destroyed. But when we are asked to apply the first law of thermodynamics, it often confuses us. So with this short video, I would be explaining you how the first law of thermodynamics is extremely relevant for analyzing the practical systems, the practical thermal systems in the real life. So let us start with a small numerical on heat engine. The method which you would be following when we will be solving the numerical is as follows. You would be taking down this numerical in your notebooks. Using the tips which are given, you would be solving this numerical on your own, and then you can restart the video and see whether you are able to answer this question correctly. The requirement of the prerequisite for solving this numerical is you should be clear on the concept of heat engine. Similarly, you should be clear on the concept of refrigerator when you solve the numerical on refrigerator, and you should be clear on the concept of heat pump when you will be solving the numerical on heat pump. So let us start with the first numerical. As the statement goes, it is given that there is a heat engine, and this heat engine is supplied heat equal to 12,000 kilowatts. So the input to this heat engine is 12,000 kilowatts. This engine has an efficiency, the first law efficiency as 30%, and you are required to find two things. One is you are required to find what is the work output of this heat engine, and second is you are required to find what is the heat rejected by this heat engine. As I said, you need to pause this video and use the tip which is given for solving this. So what is the tip which is given? The concept of efficiency of the heat engine should be known to you. You know that efficiency of the heat engine is the ratio of the work output of heat engine divided by the heat input. So heat engine essentially is a device, cyclic device, which works on a thermodynamic cycle and converts the heat to work. So you need to use the expression for thermal efficiency to calculate work. Once the work output is calculated, then what is to be done is you need to apply the first law of thermodynamics to estimate the heat rejected. So get started, pause the video and get me the answer. Hopefully you have got the concepts right and you have the solution now. As you see over here, this is a schematic of the heat engine wherein heat supplied is Q1 and heat rejected is Q2. The work output of this heat engine is work W. So from the first law of thermodynamics, Q1 is equal to Q2 plus W and efficiency is equal to work upon Q1. So the given data is you are given Q1 as 12,000, the efficiency is 30%. So the work output is heat input into efficiency, which is 3600 kilowatts. Now we apply the first law of thermodynamics, which is an energy balance. Energy in is equal to energy out. Q1 is equal to Q2 plus W. Q1 is given already, it is 12,000 and work we have calculated as 3600. So that gives us Q2, which is 8400 kilowatt. So the answers to the problem is, first answer is the work output of this heat engine is 3600 kilowatts and the heat rejected by this heat engine to the sink is 8400 kilowatt. I hope this is very clear to you now. The second numerical, and again the method remains the same. You need to copy down the numerical, pause the video and solve this numerical on your own. The prerequisite for this numerical is you should be clear on the concept of refrigerator, what a refrigerator does, and the concept of coefficient of performance. So as the numerical says, a refrigerator removes the heat at the rate of 1.5 kilowatts. So the heat removal rate, the refrigerating effect is given to be 1.5 kilowatts. And the coefficient of performance of this refrigerator is given as 1.8. You are required to find two things. One is you need to estimate the work input, and second thing, you need to estimate the heat rejected by this refrigerator. Again, the tip is, the hint is, you should use the expression for coefficient of performance of a refrigerator, which is nothing but the desired effect upon work input, the desired effect being the refrigerating effect. And then you need to apply the first law of thermodynamics to estimate the heat rejected. So pause this video and get the answers. And once you are the answers, then check the answers following in the discussion. Hopefully you have got the answers now. So this is the refrigerator, and what is shown is the schematic of the refrigerator. The coefficient of performance is the refrigerating effect Q2 upon the work input W, and the energy balance is energy in is equal to energy out. Q2 plus W is equal to Q1. So what is given is, you are given the coefficient of performance as 1.8, and you are given the refrigerating effect as 1.5. So 1.5 upon W is equal to 1.8. That gives us the work input of this refrigerator, which comes to be around 0.8 kilowatts. So this refrigerator is going to consume a work of 0.8 kilowatts. Now applying the first law of thermodynamics, Q2 plus W is equal to Q1. So 1.5 plus 0.8 is equal to Q1, and that gives us Q1. Okay, so Q1 is the heat rejected by the refrigerator. So there is a condenser in the refrigerator. It will reject the heat to the surroundings. So how do we estimate that? So from this energy balance, energy in is equal to energy out, Q2 plus W becomes Q1. So you know W, you have calculated W as 0.833 kilowatts, and this refrigerating effect is already given to be 1.5 kilowatts. So the addition of this two is the heat rejected by the refrigerator. So that answer comes as 2.3 kilowatts. Hopefully you have got the answer now. Now the third concept, third important device, namely the heat pump. Again, the method remains the same. You need to copy down this question. You must know the concept of heat pump. So what the question says is, the problem reads as follows. A heat pump adds heat at the rate of 15 kilowatts. So the rate at which the heat is added is 15 kilowatts, and the coefficient of performance of this heat pump is given to be 1.5. So what you are required to find is, one, the power consumed or the work input of this machine, and second, the heat supplied to the heat pump. Again, pause the video, see that you have used the hint which is given, that is, you need to know the coefficient of performance expression for heat pump for solving this, and then again you need to apply the first law of thermodynamics to this heat pump. So coefficient of performance of the heat pump, you know that it is different from the coefficient of performance of a refrigerator. The difference is that the desired effect in case of a heat pump is the heating effect and not the refrigerating effect. Okay, so using this hint now, try to solve the numerical, and once you solve it, then you can resume this video. Hopefully you have got the concepts right. So as seen, this is a schematic of the heat pump, and what the heat pump does is it pumps the heat from the surroundings and it heats the room. So applying the first law, Q2 plus W, that is the energy in is equal to energy out, Q2 plus W becomes Q1, and the coefficient of performance is heating effect upon work. So substituting these values now, what is given is Q1, that is the heating effect is given, and you are required to find the work by using this expression, COP is equal to Q1 by W. Okay, so that becomes very easy now. So the work input to this machine is 10 kilowatts. You need to supply 10 kilowatts to the heat pump for getting this heating effect of 15 kilowatts. So applying the first law now, how much heat is being removed from the space? So energy in is equal to energy out, Q2 plus W is equal to Q1. Q1 is given to you as 15, work you have estimated as 10, so that gives us Q2 as 5 kilowatts. Okay, so these are very simple numericals, and this numerical solving is really a fun. I would advise you to solve more complicated numericals, okay? But because this video is about making thermodynamics easier, I have purposefully chosen simple numericals and shown you how the first law of thermodynamics can be applied to the heat engine, heat pump, and refrigerator. Okay, I hope you have enjoyed this video. Thank you very much. Bye for now.